Forget plastic pails, plastic bags, or old pillowcases. This season, create a treat bag you can use all October long and then send out with kids on Halloween.
Well, this Kansas City mama, Andrea Krasnow, is actually here with all of these, so this is gonna be so much fun, right? And we only need a couple supplies.
Only a couple of supplies, and it's super easy, and I just thought, let's just jazz up the trick-or-treat bag, right?
Yeah, we need that because I did pillowcases, right? In Topeka, it was like, okay, we're running looking for the Reese's, the Kit Kats, whatever. But this one, so much more fun.
Well, I think so too, and if you don't want to use it for kids, you can use it as a book bag or just, anything throughout the whole season.
Okay, so you have all of these beautiful candy corns that have been outlined, but if you're like me, this girl cannot draw straight. So how do we do it?
So I just went and I did some free clip art, printed it off, and then I decided to go with smaller versions. So, kind of play around. Do you want really big, like the witches' hats and that kind of thing? Or do you want smaller versions? So I just printed out and cut out these little tiny clip art pieces. So took it down on my piece of, on the canvas, took a pencil, traced around it, and voila, you have the outline, and you're not gonna see the pencil mark because when you do use the black ink, you're gonna go over it and you won't ever see that you traced it.
And thank goodness for puff paint, right? This is like every crafter's like necessity. So can we actually get this in action?
You sure can. Okay, so you're gonna wanna make sure that you get it all the way to the end so you don't have any blobbies. So when you push, you can see that that draws that.
Line.
So now go ahead and take this and then just follow your outline.
She's trusting me a lot with her perfect bag.
You know you can do it.
Oh, geez.
You can just, and then just follow the line, take it all the way around, and try to keep a continuous line if you can, because if you pull up, the puffy paint will pull away. So perfect.
Hey.
And then to make your little candy, the little lines, if you want, you just kind of make little half circles.
Okay. And do you have any tricks of the trade? So we want to keep it continuous.
You want to keep one continuous line, and you want to make sure that you get all the paint to the end of it, and maybe try tracing it on a piece of paper first so that it doesn't go plop and you have a big ball of paint that went out onto your, it's fine.
Andrea, let's take a look at this because
you did fantastic.
I am not very often proud of my DIY skills, but this one, it looks like a candy corn.
And it's so easy. Yes, that's the great thing about it. It's so easy.
Okay, and then can you walk us through, because you have so many items here, and that, can I go ahead and hold this up for 1 second?
You can go ahead and hold it up.
Okay, we're getting a call to do that, and oh, look at that.
You did great.
I'm flexing my DIY skills right now.
I think you're doing awesome.
Okay.
And you're gonna obviously want it to dry overnight. It'll probably be dry in about 3 to 4 hours, but I'm a good overnighter kind of thing.
Now, can we take a look at some of the other stencils that you've chosen to incorporate into even pieces of your wardrobe?
Well, I thought, okay, maybe you're a room parent or you're out trick-or-treating, but you don't want to do the whole costume thing, but you kind of want to have like a Halloween vibe. So my favorite DIYer that I follow, she made this several years ago, and I wear this every year to his classroom party, my son's classroom party, but I was like, I'm tired of wearing that sweater. So I decided to go ahead and branch out and add to my denim jacket, and then I thought, you're out and about all Halloween. It doesn't look like you're overly into the season, but it's kind of fun to jazz up your jacket.
So you guys probably didn't even notice at the start of the segment, but man, look at that cobweb Andrea is rocking on her shoulder.
Let's see, is it on this side?
Oh yeah,
so
you got
the
one
giant
right there.
So it's something that people, when they're walking away, they're like, oh.
So not only are you this Kansas City mama, you're also model extraordinaire.
Well,
so thank you for that.
I try.
And how did you actually get this? Because it's a rhinestone encrusted bat?
Yes, so I just bought this remnant at my craft store, and I thought, it'd be kind of fun to make a little scarf and hang on your bag. But you could see when I turned it under, you could see the glue. So I was like, oh my gosh, how can I hide that? So a little fabric paint there, and then I kind of made it just webby and mysterious. And then guess what? I traced my bat on here, and I just printed out 3 different sizes and did that also with fabric paint. And then I thought, everybody loves a little bling, right? So if you're hanging it off your bag, I sat and glued, I know, I'm crazy. I glued rhinestones for days just using Fabri-Tac, so you don't have to sew.
It made it pop, Andrea.
Right, I mean, that's what you're going for.
Well, thank you so much, and you've got some steps to this on your blog?
I sure do.
Okay, wonderful. Andrea, thank you again for your time.
Thank you.
Bill?